everyone, welcome back to English Root. I'm really glad you're here today. Wherever you are right now, I want you to pause for a moment, take a slow breath, and allow yourself to just be here with me. You don't need to rush, you don't need to prove anything, and you don't need to be perfect. This is not that kind of space. This is a gentle space. Today, I want to talk about something deeper than grammar, deeper than vocabulary, and deeper than fluency. I want to talk about how we live while we learn, and how learning English can become a calm, peaceful part of your life instead of a source of stress or pressure. We live in a world that is always moving fast. Everything around us is telling us to hurry. People want results immediately. They want to speak English quickly, sound confident instantly, and feel successful as soon as possible. And when that doesn't happen, they start to feel frustrated with themselves. They think something is wrong with them. They think they are slow or not talented or not good enough. But I want you to hear this clearly, and I want you to hear it slowly. There is nothing wrong with you. Human beings are not machines. We are not designed to learn deeply under pressure. The mind, just like the body, needs rest, patience, and kindness to grow. Think about anything in nature. A tree does not grow because someone is shouting at it to be taller. It grows because it is given time, water, sunlight, and space. Learning English works the same way. When you try to rush your learning, you may remember things quickly, but they disappear just as fast. When you learn slowly, when you allow words to settle inside you, they stay. They become part of you. And that kind of learning is quiet. It doesn't announce itself. Sometimes you don't even notice it happening, but one day you realize that you understand more, that you feel calmer, and that English doesn't scare you anymore. I want to talk about listening, because listening is often where people feel the most pressure. Many learners listen to English like they are taking a test. They are tense. Their mind is racing. They are trying to catch every word, translate every sentence, and understand everything perfectly. And when they can't, they feel tired and discouraged. But listening doesn't have to be like that. Think about how you listen to music. You don't stop the song every few seconds to analyze the lyrics. You don't feel stressed if you don't understand every word. You simply let the sound move through you. Your body relaxes. Your mind opens. And slowly, without effort, the meaning begins to appear. English can be listened to in the same way. Right now, as you listen to my voice, I don't want you to focus on understanding every word. I just want you to notice the rhythm, the softness, the rise and fall of the sound. Your brain is learning even when you're not forcing it. In fact, your brain learns better when you are calm. There is an old story about a man who cuts stone for a living. Every day, he stands in front of a large stone and hits it with his hammer. 1 hit, nothing happens. 10 hits, nothing happens. 50 hits, still nothing. The stone stays silent and unchanged. People walk by and laugh at him. They say he is wasting his time, that the stone is too strong, and that his effort is useless. But the man continues. Day after day, he keeps hitting the stone, even when his body feels tired and his mind feels doubtful. And then one day, suddenly, the stone breaks into 2 pieces. It might look like the last hit was the one that did it, but that's not true. Every hit before that mattered. Every small effort weakened the stone little by little, even when there was no visible result. Learning English is exactly like that. Some days, you will feel like you're not improving at all. You will feel like nothing is changing. But every time you listen, every time you repeat a word, every time you stay, even when you feel tired, you are making progress inside. You may not see it yet, but it is happening. Now I want us to speak together, but without pressure. There is no rush. There is no need to sound perfect. We are simply allowing the language to move through our voice. I want you to repeat after me, very slowly, and if you need time, take it. I am at peace with my progress. Let the sentence sit in your body. I am at peace with my progress. Feel how different that sounds from pushing yourself. Now say, I enjoy the sound of English. Not the rules, not the tests, just the sound. I enjoy the sound of English. And now, I don't need to hurry. I have time. Mistakes will happen. They always do. And that is not something to fear. Mistakes are proof that you are alive in the language. If you never make mistakes, it means you are not trying anything new. Every mistake is a step forward. When you say a word wrong or forget something you learned before, be gentle with yourself. You are doing something brave. You are learning a language that is not your own, and that takes courage. Most people never even try. You did. As we come toward the end of this time together, notice how you feel right now. Maybe your body feels lighter. Maybe your breathing is slower. Maybe English feels a little less scary than before. That matters. Before we finish, sit quietly for a moment. You don't need to think, just breathe. Remember how much you have already learned in your life. You learned to walk. You learned to speak your first language. You can learn English too in the same gentle way. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for choosing calm instead of pressure. This time you spent here is a gift to yourself. If this space made you feel calmer, feel free to share it with someone who feels stressed about learning English. And if you want to continue this journey together, you are always welcome here at English Root. Stay calm. Stay kind to yourself. I'll see you again.